All right, so we're going to be taking a deep dive today. And,
Oh,
you sent me this YouTube video. It's called 7 Online Business Ideas.
yeah.
You can start with $0. And it's from Wholesale Ted.
hmm
And honestly, just the title alone got me
Hmm.
super pumped to dive into this.
Right.
Like over $14,000 a month with no starting capital.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me. Sign me up.
Yeah.
But let's
Okay.
see if these ideas are actually all they're cracked up to be.
You know what I thought was really interesting about these is that a lot of them really tap into all the free resources and platforms that are available online.
Yeah, that's true. It's like that old saying, it takes money to make money.
Yeah.
But these days, it's like you don't really need money to make money,
Huh. Right.
So that's really cool. So let's jump into the first one.
Okay.
It's called Pick One Videos.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those?
Oh, yeah.
Like those slideshows where you have to pick your favorite option?
Mm-hmm.
Like which superpower would you choose?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or, you know, pick your dream vacation spot. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the video mentions that a creator racked up over 9 million views
Wow.
in less than a month
That's wild.
with one of these videos and made an estimated $4,000 a month
Wow.
from ad revenue.
That's crazy.
And they said these are even more popular on TikTok.
Really?
Wait, so those are actually making money?
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay, I'm intrigued now because I know TikTok is all about, short, engaging content.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have guessed that those kinds of videos would be such a hit.
Yeah, no, it makes sense though. It's just like
Yeah.
easy to consume and it's
Yeah,
eye-catching.
you can make them completely for free.
That's the thing that I think is so crazy about this. It's
That's
like,
free? What do you mean free?
yeah, like completely
Like
free.
free beer, free...
Yeah, as in
What?
using free tools.
Okay, I'm listening.
So Pixabay and Pexels, they've got royalty-free videos and images. And then you've got Microsoft Designer that can generate AI images.
Oh.
And then there's a free video editing app called CapCut. So
Okay.
you can literally make these without spending any money.
I like the sound of that, especially for someone just starting out.
Right.
That's a pretty low barrier to entry.
Hmm.
Okay, what's next on our list of wonders?
So this next one is called Marketplace Arbitrage, and it's a little more strategic.
Ooh.
So think of it like a modern-day treasure hunt,
Okay.
but instead of dusty attics, we're scouring online marketplaces
I like it already.
for hidden gems.
So how does this treasure hunt work exactly?
So basically, you're finding products listed cheaper on one platform,
Okay.
like let's say Facebook Marketplace, and then you resell them for a profit on another platform like eBay.
Okay.
They actually use a 3D printer as an example in the video.
Okay.
It's listed for $125 on Facebook Marketplace,
Wow.
but $199 on eBay.
So you just buy it on one and sell it on the other?
Yeah, basically. And the cool thing is you don't even have to touch the product.
That kind of reminds me of dropshipping.
Yeah, and that's what they said in the video too, is like a lot of those drop shipping tutorials kind of stemmed from this marketplace arbitrage.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's like just finding those price gaps
Yeah.
and then connecting the buyer and the seller.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
But how do you handle like the actual logistics?
Yeah.
Like if I don't live in the city where the buyer is.
So the beauty is you can actually list the item in a major US city,
Oh,
even if you're not even close to there.
really?
So let's say someone buys it from you on eBay.
Yeah.
You just purchase it from that cheaper source on Facebook,
Okay.
and then you have it shipped directly to the buyer.
So you're kind of like the middleman.
Right. Exactly. You never even see it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is making me think a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing how you can basically create a business out of just connecting buyers and sellers in the digital world.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Speaking of connecting buyers and sellers, this next one is one that you have some personal experience with.
Okay.
It's print on demand.
Oh, yeah, print on demand.
Have you heard of that?
I love print on demand. I've been able to make some really awesome designs and sell them on merch, and I don't have to deal with any inventory or shipping. It's like magic.
That's awesome. I'm sure our listeners would love to hear a little bit more about like how you got started with that.
Yeah, so basically print on demand is all about designing custom products.
Okay.
Like t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And you just let a third-party service handle like all the printing, the packaging, the shipping, everything.
Oh, wow.
So you can just focus on like the creative side
That's so cool.
and let someone else deal with all the logistics. And they were talking about this free platform called Fourth Wall
Oh, yeah, that's right.
that you can use to create your online store.
Yeah.
And it's used by like big YouTubers
Right.
like Philip DeFranco
Mm-hmm.
and Paolo from Tokyo.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
I'm like, wow, big names.
That's what I love about like the online business world, you know?
Yeah.
It really levels the playing field.
Yeah.
You can be in the same league as these huge players without breaking the bank.
Right.
And you don't even have to like spend a ton of money on design software.
That's true.
Because there are free and affordable options like Photopea and Canva.
Yeah.
Canva has a 30-day free trial.
Yeah.
And you can use free social media platforms like TikTok and Pinterest to drive traffic and sales.
Oh, yeah.
I actually saw this meme t-shirt that went viral on TikTok.
Oh, wow.
Like 2.8 million views. Talk about free marketing, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then you can expand your reach even further by selling on Etsy if you want.
And you actually had some success with Etsy too, right?
Yeah, so I was able to scale my print-on-demand store
That's awesome.
pretty quickly on Etsy.
Yeah.
It only took me like 6 months to go from zero to hero.
Wow.
Because Etsy already has like a huge built-in audience of people who are looking for, you know, like unique handcrafted items. So if print on demand is something you're interested in, Etsy's definitely worth checking out.
For sure.
Okay, moving on. Let's talk about tutorial affiliate marketing.
Okay.
This one is my jam. Okay.
Oh, yeah. They mentioned that you made over $130,000 in like 9 months.
I know, it's crazy.
I was like, what?
Yeah, and it all started with this simple idea.
Yeah.
Create evergreen tutorials for apps and websites that I was already using and loving.
So you're basically just teaching people how to use stuff that you already know.
Exactly, like how to use Canva.
Okay.
Or like the ultimate guide to whatever.
Yeah.
The key is to focus on topics that people are always searching for.
Right. So it's evergreen content.
Yeah, so your content will stay relevant for a long time.
Yeah, that's smart.
So those tutorials become like a digital asset that just constantly makes money for you.
Yeah.
And then you strategically place affiliate links in the description of your tutorials.
Okay, so wait, how does that work exactly?
Okay, so let's say someone's watching my Canva tutorial.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I want to sign up for a paid plan.
Yeah.
And they click my affiliate link, boom.
Oh, okay.
I get a commission because they clicked my link and signed up.
So you're basically providing value and then earning passive income.
Exactly, win-win.
Yeah, that's really cool. So are these programs hard to find?
Not at all. And they mentioned Impact in the video,
Yeah.
which is a massive directory of affiliate programs for all sorts of things.
Okay.
So you can easily find ones that align with your content and, you know, your target audience.
Yeah.
And the best part, free tools again.
Oh, tell me.
I'm happy to. So there's CapCut, which we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And you can use that to record and edit your screen.
Okay.
And then there's this thing called Adobe Podcast, Enhanced Speech AI,
Okay.
which you can use to make your voiceovers sound super professional.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing.
All for free.
All for free.
That's amazing. It's so cool how technology has like made it so accessible
I know.
to create like really good content from your own home.
It's so
I feel like anyone can do it.
pretty much. And speaking of creative businesses, this next idea is called Pinterest blogging.
Okay.
Okay, so imagine this. You create blog posts that are optimized for Pinterest's visual search engine.
Okay.
And then you subtly like weave in affiliate links to products on Amazon.
Okay.
So let's say someone is scrolling through Pinterest and they're like, I need some bathroom storage ideas.
Right.
They see your pin, they click through to your blog post. It's packed with like, you know, helpful tips and images.
Yeah.
And then boom, they see a link to the perfect storage solution
Oh, smart.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
And if they buy it, you make a commission.
That's a good idea.
So smart.
Yeah, it's like a digital sales funnel.
Exactly. It's genius.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And you can do all of this for free.
Really? So how do you do that?
Okay, so first of all, Medium is an awesome free blogging platform.
Okay.
And then AI chatbots like ChatGPT
Oh, yeah.
can help you with the writing and editing.
That's so cool.
And then Canva, of course,
Yeah.
is perfect for designing your pins.
Oh, okay.
And then Amazon Associates makes it easy to get your affiliate links.
Wow. So you've got a whole team of like digital assistants
I know, right?
working for you for free.
Pretty much.
That's crazy.
So this is like a recurring theme, right?
It really is.
Like using these free tools
Yeah.
to potentially build like a profitable business.
It's insane how much stuff is available now
I know.
without having to invest anything up front.
It really is.
Yeah.
So it's like that old saying,
Yeah.
takes money to make money.
Right.
It's kind of been like flipped on its head.
Yeah.
The real capital these days is creativity, resourcefulness, and a willingness to learn and adapt.
Yeah. And like we said earlier, you're definitely doing that.
I try. Okay,
That was a good transition.
thank you. Speaking of creativity, this next idea
Yeah.
is called digital printables.
Okay.
And this ties in really well with the Pinterest blogging model we just talked about.
Oh, okay.
So imagine creating these downloadable digital products like ebooks, templates, or printables.
Sure.
Then you sell them through your blog or any other online platform.
So in that bathroom storage example, instead of just linking to a product on Amazon, you could offer them a downloadable printable, like a bathroom organization checklist.
Totally.
Or like a set of stylish storage labels.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's like adding another layer of value.
Yeah.
And another potential income stream.
And there are so many possibilities with digital printables, like planners, journals, wall arts, educational materials, you name it.
Right.
And of course, free tools.
Okay, I'm sensing a pattern here, but I have to ask, what are the free tools for this?
Well, Canva is a lifesaver for designing those printables.
Okay.
And then you can sell them on a platform called Gumroad, which is free to use.
Cool.
And they don't charge any fees for digital products.
Wow. So you get to keep all the profit.
All the profit. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
It's a great way to like monetize your creativity and, generate passive income.
It's crazy how much you can achieve without spending any money up front.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It really does challenge like the traditional idea of, you need a lot of capital to start a business.
Yeah, like bootstrapping, but even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't even need the bootstrap money.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So the real capital is like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Creativity, resourcefulness, and like a willingness to learn and adapt.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of adapting, this final idea is a little bit different. It's called montage videos.
Oh, yeah, montage videos.
So picture this. You compile interesting stock footage.
Yeah.
You sprinkle in some fun facts.
Okay.
Maybe narrate it over some visuals.
Okay.
And voila, you've got yourself a montage video.
I like it.
And they said one of these got 10 million views in 2 months.
Oh.
And made the creator an estimated $6,000.
Wow.
All from free tools.
You already know.
I had a feeling.
So we've got our AI chatbots for writing those engaging scripts. Royalty-free footage from Pixabay and Pexels.
Okay.
11 labs for those super smooth AI voiceovers.
Oh, cool.
And then CapCut for the editing magic.
Oh, CapCut again.
CapCut's back.
It's like the all-in-one tool.
It's like the MVP of this whole thing, right?
Seriously.
I know. And it gets even better.
Does it?
Because CapCut has this auto caption feature.
Really?
That uses AI to generate those like catchy one-word captions.
Oh, wow.
That you see all over viral videos.
That's awesome.
Talk about saving time and effort.
Seriously.
Amazing.
It's like they're handing you a blueprint.
I know, right?
For viral success.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
Okay, I have to say I'm feeling pretty inspired.
Me too. It's amazing how much potential there is.
Yeah.
To create a thriving online business.
Right.
Without needing like a ton of money.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's really cool.
But I think it's important to take a step back.
Yeah. And really think about which one of these is the best fit.
Yeah.
Because we're aiming for a personalized deep dive from it.
You are absolutely right. So let's shift gears in part 2.
Okay.
And explore each of these business ideas a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Considering, the potential challenges and the long-term sustainability.
Yeah, that's important.
Of each one. So stay tuned. We're just getting started.
Awesome. Welcome back. So, we laid out some really exciting $0 business ideas.
Right.
But now it's time to like peel back the layers a little bit.
Right.
See what's really underneath.
Okay, yeah, because these ideas sound fantastic in theory,
Right.
but I'm sure there's some, like nuances and potential challenges
Of course.
that we should probably consider.
Yeah.
So let's start with pick one videos,
Okay.
Going viral seems like a mix of luck and strategy, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's not enough to just like throw together a random slideshow. You really have to understand like audience psychology.
Yeah.
And how those algorithms work.
So how do you crack the code of virality?
Well, the video really emphasized the power of shareability.
Oh,
so you have to think about what makes content spread like wildfire.
Right.
Is it funny? Is it controversial? Is it relatable?
Yeah.
Does it tap into current trends? Does it spark debate? Like you really want to create content that people can't help but share with their friends.
So it's not just about the visuals. It's about, creating that emotional response that makes people want to hit that share button.
Exactly.
Okay. And I imagine like a strong call to action is important too.
Oh, absolutely. Encourage people to leave a comment with their choice.
Okay.
Maybe tag a friend, share it with their followers.
Right.
Like that engagement is key because that also signals to the algorithm that your content is worth promoting.
So it's all about, working smarter, not harder, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Yeah.
It's not just about creating like a fun video.
Yeah.
It's about understanding those dynamics of the platform.
Yeah.
And like using those insights to your advantage.
Totally.
Okay, that's really interesting.
So let's move on to marketplace arbitrage.
Okay.
Which, sounds like a really clever way to like profit from those price differences.
Yeah.
But I wonder about the risks involved.
That's a good point, because what happens if like the seller on that cheaper platform backs out,
right,
or the product arrives damaged?
Yeah, what do? You
left holding the bag.
That's one of the downsides, is that you are relying on a third-party seller.
Right.
And there's always a chance that things can go wrong. Yeah. Like shipping delays, product discrepancies, you got to think about those things.
What about competition?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're finding those price gaps, other people probably are too, right?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. You really have to stay ahead of the curve, which means you need to be on top of market trends.
Okay.
You got to be quick to identify new opportunities, and you have to be willing to adapt as the landscape changes.
So it sounds like marketplace arbitrage requires like a certain level of hustle and risk tolerance.
Oh, for sure.
It's not just like,
it's not passive.
A passive income stream.
It's work. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So it's something to consider.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let's move on to print on demand.
Okay.
Which we both agree is a lot of fun.
It's a fun one.
And, you can make some good money from it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you've earned a pretty significant income through this model. So what do you think are like the key factors for success with print on demand?
Well, I think first and foremost, you need a good eye for design.
Right.
Or at least be willing to collaborate with a talented designer.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about creating products that people actually want to buy.
Right.
So you really have to understand your target market. Like think about what kind of designs are going to resonate with them. What products are they most likely to purchase?
Right.
You really need to ponder those questions before you just jump in.
And don't forget about marketing.
Right.
Because you could have the most amazing designs in the world.
Yeah.
But if nobody knows about them,
right,
you're not going to make any sales.
Totally. And the video talked a lot about like TikTok and Pinterest, for showcasing your designs in a visually appealing way.
Right. It's about creating like a buzz,
Yeah.
and like a community.
Yeah. Building a community
around your brand.
For sure.
So, engaging with your followers, responding to comments, building that loyalty.
Yeah. So speaking of building a community, let's talk about tutorial affiliate marketing, which really thrives on providing value and building that trust with your audience.
Totally.
So the key here, I think, is to create tutorials that are genuinely helpful and informative.
Yeah.
People can spot a sales pitch a mile away.
Totally.
So you really want to focus on providing value to the viewer.
Absolutely.
So it's not just about throwing together a quick video slapping on some affiliate links.
Right.
It's about positioning yourself as a trusted resource.
Yes.
So people will actually rely on your recommendations.
And keyword research is so important, what are people searching for?
Yeah.
What problems are they trying to solve?
Exactly.
So by understanding what your target audience is looking for, you can create content that directly addresses their needs.
Right.
And provides real value.
It's like you're a helpful guide.
Yeah, I like that.
In the vast digital world, you're not just promoting products.
Right.
You're helping people navigate the complexities of a particular tool, app, or website.
Yeah, and when you do promote your affiliate links, transparency is key.
Oh, for sure.
You got to let people know that you're going to earn a commission if they make a purchase through your link.
Yeah.
But, most people understand that.
Yeah.
And they appreciate the honesty.
Exactly. Honesty and authenticity.
Yeah.
Those are essential for building trust.
Right.
And that's what's going to lead to long-term success in this online business world.
Absolutely. Okay, so
let's talk about Pinterest blogging.
Okay.
Which really combines, that visual appeal of Pinterest with the informative nature of blogging.
It's the perfect combo.
Right. Like a match made in digital heaven.
Totally. So the key here is understanding how Pinterest works.
Yeah.
It's all about creating those visually appealing pins that link back to your blog posts.
Right. So it's like capturing their attention with a really striking image, and then providing value with a really well-written blog post. It's exactly.
It seems like a really good way to tap into a specific audience.
Totally. And just like with tutorial affiliate marketing, providing genuine value is paramount.
Right.
So you want people to see you as like a source of information.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
For sure.
Not just someone trying to sell them something.
Absolutely.
Okay, so...
Speaking of providing value,
yes,
digital printables seem like a great way to offer tangible solutions to specific problems.
It's like taking the concept of blogging to the next level by creating those downloadable products that people can actually use in their daily lives.
Totally.
Okay, so the beauty of digital printables is that they can cater to like
a
wide range of needs.
Anything.
Interests.
From organizational checklists to creative coloring pages.
Totally.
Educational worksheets.
Anything you can think of.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
It really is. And of course, there are free tools.
That can help you bring your, digital printable dreams to life.
I was going to ask, what are they?
So we've got Canva, of course.
Okay.
For designing those eye-catching printables.
Yeah.
And then you can sell them on Gumroad.
Okay.
Which doesn't charge any fees for digital products.
Wow. So you get to keep all the profit.
All the profit. It's amazing.
That's amazing.
Maximize that profit potential.
It's pretty remarkable how much you can achieve without spending any money up front.
Yeah.
It's like a recurring theme in all of these.
I know.
Really challenges that traditional notion that you need a lot of capital to start a business.
It's so not true.
It's so not true.
The real capital is creativity, resourcefulness, a willingness to learn and adapt.
For sure. Speaking of adapting,
okay,
let's talk about the final one on the list.
Oh, yeah. Montage videos.
Which you said is a little different.
It is a little different.
How so?
So I think it relies more on like captivating visuals and engaging narration.
Yeah.
Rather than like solving a specific problem or providing those like step-by-step instructions.
Yeah.
It's more about like entertainment.
Okay.
And sparking curiosity.
Okay, so creating an experience that like draws people in and makes them want more.
Exactly.
Like a mini documentary with like fascinating facts and stunning visuals.
Totally. And you can create these entirely with free tools.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that. What are they?
AI chatbots for scripting. Royalty-free footage from sites like Pixabay, Pexels, and then CapCut for editing everything together.
CapCut, there it is again.
It really is the MVP.
Seriously.
And don't forget those like snappy one-word captions that add like a whole other layer of engagement.
It's crazy how much you can do with one free app.
I know, it's amazing.
Okay, so we've really delved into all of these $0 business ideas.
You have.
We've explored the potential challenges. We've highlighted some key strategies for success.
Yeah.
And it's clear that while the barriers to entry are really low, building a thriving business still requires, effort, creativity, and a willingness to learn.
Absolutely. So in part 3, let's shift our focus to you.
Okay.
We'll explore how to choose the right idea based on your skills, your interests, and your goals.
Sounds good.
And we'll discuss some practical steps to help you turn that idea into a reality.
Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive. So we've explored a ton of exciting $0 business ideas, uncovered potential challenges, and even discovered like a treasure trove of free tools and resources.
Absolutely.
But now let's talk about you.
Yes, it's time to shift from exploration to application.
Okay.
We've laid out the options, but the real magic happens when you choose the path that really resonates with you.
Right, because not every business idea is created equal.
Oh, for sure.
Like, what might be a perfect fit for one person could be a total flop for another.
Absolutely.
So where do we even begin? It all starts with a little self-reflection.
Okay.
Take some time to really think about your skills, your passions, your interests.
Okay.
What are you naturally good at?
Yeah.
What activities make you lose track of time? What kind of work really energizes you and leaves you feeling fulfilled?
It's about finding that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Where your talents and passions intersect with a market need.
Right. Exactly. It's not just about chasing trends or quick profits.
Yeah.
It's about building a sustainable business that you're genuinely excited about.
Right. Because if you're not passionate about what you're doing,
totally,
it's going to be a lot harder to stay motivated.
Yeah.
When things get tough.
Yeah. Passion is the fuel that keeps you going.
Yeah.
When those inevitable challenges arise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So once you have a few ideas that, spark your interest, it's time to do a little research.
Yeah.
And see how those ideas align with,
with the real world.
The real world.
It's about understanding the competitive landscape.
Okay, so what does that look like?
You know who else is doing something similar? What are their strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah.
How can you differentiate yourself?
Right.
And offer something unique that sets you apart from the crowd?
So it's like a game of chess.
Kind of, yeah.
You got to anticipate your opponent's moves and strategize accordingly.
Right.
And you mentioned niching down. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So niching down is all about focusing on a specific segment of the market.
Okay.
It's about being a big fish in a small pond.
Right.
Rather than a small fish in a vast ocean.
Makes sense.
So the more specific you are, the easier it's going to be to target your ideal customer and stand out from the competition.
So it's like saying, I'm not just a baker.
Right.
I'm a gluten-free vegan baker.
Exactly.
Specializing in artisanal sourdough bread.
Perfect example.
It's about carving out your own space and becoming like the go-to expert in that specific niche.
Exactly. It's about owning your expertise.
Yeah.
And attracting a loyal audience that trusts your recommendations.
Okay, so we've identified our passion.
Yes.
We've researched the market. We've niched down.
Yes.
What's next?
Now it's time to create a roadmap.
Okay.
For your business. And this is where the business plan comes in.
Okay.
But don't worry, it doesn't have to be this super complex, jargon-filled document that just gathers dust on a shelf.
So more like a GPS than a paper map.
Think of it as a flexible guide, a living document that evolves with your business.
So it should outline like your goals, strategy.
Your goals, strategies.
Key metrics.
Yeah, your key metrics for success.
Okay.
And it's about asking yourself questions like, what are you trying to achieve? How will you reach your target audience?
Okay.
How will you measure your progress?
Right.
And make those informed decisions along the way.
So it's like setting sail on a voyage.
Yeah.
You wouldn't leave the harbor without a compass.
Nope.
And a general idea of where you're headed.
Exactly.
Okay.
So your business plan helps you stay on course.
Yeah.
Navigate those unexpected obstacles and ultimately reach your destination.
I like that analogy. Okay. So with your business plan in hand, it's time to take the plunge.
Okay.
And launch your venture.
Exciting.
But remember, you don't have to go all in right away.
Okay.
You can start small, test your assumptions.
Right.
Gather feedback along the way.
So dip your toes in the water.
Exactly.
Rather than diving headfirst.
Don't dive in just yet.
Okay.
Focus on building a minimum viable product or service.
Okay.
Something that showcases your core offering.
Right.
And get it in front of your target audience ASAP.
Don't get bogged down in perfectionism.
Nope.
Trying to do everything at once.
It's all about iteration.
Right.
And learning as you go.
And feedback is crucial.
So in those early stages.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you effectively gather and use feedback from your early customers?
It's about being open to suggestions.
Okay.
And willing to adjust your course.
Right.
Based on what you learn.
Okay.
So ask your customers what they love, what they'd like to see improved.
Yeah.
What challenges they're facing.
Yeah.
You might be surprised by the insights that you get.
Right. It's like a continuous feedback loop.
It is.
You're constantly refining your offerings based on, real world data.
Exactly.
Insights from your target audience.
And remember, building a successful business takes time and effort.
It does.
So don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight.
Right.
Stay persistent. Keep learning.
Yeah.
And keep adapting your approach.
It's like running a marathon.
It is a marathon.
Not a sprint.
Not a sprint.
You need to pace yourself.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated and keep your eye on the finish line.
Exactly. And having a support system can make all the difference.
Absolutely.
So don't be afraid to seek out support and mentorship along the way.
Right.
Connect with other entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Join online communities. Reach out to mentors in your field.
Yeah, you don't have to go it alone.
You don't.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
We have.
We've explored 7 $0 business ideas.
Yes, we have.
Delved into those potential challenges and discovered a treasure trove of free tools and resources.
A treasure trove indeed.
What are some key takeaways you'd like our listener to remember as they embark on this entrepreneurial journey?
I think the most important message is this. It's never been easier to start a business.
Right.
But success still requires effort. creativity, and a willingness to adapt.
Absolutely.
So don't be afraid to experiment, learn from your mistakes, and keep refining your approach.
Right.
Because this online business world is constantly evolving.
Yeah.
So embrace the change and see it as an opportunity to grow.
Absolutely. Beautifully said.
Thank you.
And remember, the most valuable asset you have is your own drive and determination.
That's true.
So go out there, explore those ideas, and start building the business of your dreams.
Exactly. And remember, we're always here to cheer you on.
Yes.
And offer support along the way.
We are.
Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop believing in your ability to achieve great things.
So on that inspiring note, we'll wrap up this deep dive.
It's been a good one.
But our exploration of the online business world doesn't end here.
Definitely not.
So stay tuned for more deep dives, insights, and inspiration.
Yes.
As we continue to navigate this exciting and ever-evolving landscape together.
Sounds good.